Jana, is it true that Anunnaki also draw different patterns on the fields?
No, it's not true. That's Igigi fooling around.
Circles are one of the world's major mysteries, but they became a real sensation in the beginning of 1990s, when they appeared all over the world. The first patterns were really just circles, but over time they became more and more complex and varied. Some people think that crop circles are easy to create, but it is not as simple as it may seem at first glance. There are certain features by which experts determine the authenticity of the circles.
Greetings, we are at the crop circles. This year they were formed in the Kosmici district of Krasnodar region. The nearest point is the village of Sokolovskaya. The formation looks like 9 circles. From above, if you look from the bird's eye view, it resembles a butterfly, a moth, or a caterpillar, whichever you like better. Someone sees the sun, planets, stars, the moon and so on. It's a classic pictograph with the entrance hole in the central circle and the finishing circle by the road. We measured the circles, their diameter, width, length, and we measure the entrance hole, take samples of wheat ears, and send all of these to the laboratory. We also take soil for analysis and wait a certain period of time until a laboratory gives us an official report as to whether or not there is any anomaly in these circles. We have a number of indications by which we determine the authenticity of circles. I will name at least 3. The first one is that there are no living creatures of any kind around. There are never any insects in real circles, neither butterfly nor flies or bird fly there either. All living creatures avoided. This is the first sign by which we can say that the circle is genuine. The second sign is the presence of an entrance hole in the main central circle, which in this formation is somewhere around 20 and 22 meters. If there is no such hole, we also reject the circle. This is an indispensable condition, so to speak, the classics of the genre. And the third way not to make a mistake is instrumental. It is very accurate because people have not yet learned how to lower the level of radiation. We have only learned how to increase it. And in these circles, as a rule, radiation levels are lower than the background radiation around them. These are the 3 signs by which we determine whether a circle is genuine or not. In this case, the radiation proved to be low, and in the entrance hole of the circle, the thermal images showed 500 degrees Celsius. It seems that it was all scorched by someone with some kind of a beam, by means of some unknown technology.
There are video footages on the internet where eyewitnesses managed to record the appearance of a pattern. Like crop circles, flying plasma balls also raise many questions. Now we know, however, whom this phenomenon is related to.
Well, first of all, there are balls. These are remote-control probes. They can be actually very small, like this. That involves a certain nanotechnology. They are surrounded just with a plasma field in order to penetrate through the dense objects and relieve tension in the atmosphere. In other words, it is not affected by air environment or air resistance when it moves in the plasma field. Its nature is similar to the nature of ball lightning. Ball lightning is also an interesting phenomenon, if we talk about plasma formations. So these telemetry probes, the so-called remote probes, and these lightning balls have a lot in common. And more often when you see a plasma ball, it can be just an aircraft, or even a spaceship surrounded by this plasma. Plasma is one of the key elements of this technology, which facilitates the movement of these aircrafts.